We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Giancarlo Ramos will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Into the box now, Eddie James, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ramos has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty, you talked about it. He doesn't.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Coming to the plate now, Ivan Castro, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Castro.
The 2-2. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Eldon Haney. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. So striding forward now, Jeffrey Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in.
Come on,
and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Joe Rizzo.
On the ground to third. He's got it. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Julian Ortega. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Ortega.
Now both runners are breaking. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie James. And now pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh and 1, here it comes. This one's down to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Eddie James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Eddie James.
Get your pitch, huh? Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeffrey Ramos. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Might have been trying to avoid it.
Now to the plate, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 offering hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Now back.
So striding in, Jeffrey Ramos. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 2-2. Up next for Miami, Luis Hernandez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Hernandez.
He hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping up now, Eddie James. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Find something you like up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, and got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Striding in once again, Joe Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 4, Mark. Go!
To the right side. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it, a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand. Digging in to try it again, Drew Denson. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Softly over toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the win from second base. Slow grounder to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we... Up next for Arizona, Eddie James. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go. Hey, Kutch up. Your turn right here.
Line to the right side. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jordan Holloway is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6 to... In now, Jesus Sanchez.
Batting third. The right fielder.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Now batting, Drew Denson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Third baseman, Drew Denson.
Slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. digging in now, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as they take the lead 4-3. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. At the plate, Drew Denson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-2. And to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And now time is called here as their pitcher. Settling in now, Eddie James. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Rizzo. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 41, Alexander Canario.
Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So that'll go into the books. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Ivan Casto. Ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Franklin Finney gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. An incredible 90 now on the season. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Digging in, Jeffrey Ramos.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeffrey Ramos.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Third baseman, Joe Rizzo.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Eddie James.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable.
Ready now for the Marlins, Ivan Casto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Marlins 2. Eddie James will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Eddie James will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Yeah, you can do it. No one bet. Let's go. Hey, here we go, kid.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes.
A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-2 the final in this game. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. George Torres earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Franklin Finney permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Gerardo Reyes takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks.